I really like this book. What a great story. Well, I guess it's time to go to bed. Let's have it. It's beautiful. There. Beautiful. Wait, what the? I didn't build that. Guess nap time can wait. What is this? Oh. Is this new? I mean, from the lighting. Oh, sweet. It's like a dungeon chest. Let's grab the loot. Why is this room so small? This place is pretty big. Oh, a pickaxe on me. Wait. Hitbox just disappeared. I just looked like right there. Is that grass and wood? What if I... What the... I wasn't here before. Turn on the light. That's strange. Left in the chest. Oh, it is real cool. I can get glowstone from this thing. Don't remember this ever being added. Oh, nice! A diamond block. Wait, what the? No. 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 No! What the? Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that little starting skit, but basically, today, for the episode, I believe, 7, for the bigger the possibly less deadlier, I'm going to be showing you that nifty little trap and how to design your own fault traps. Now, if we just start to build up here, now, this is where we're going to have our chest. Now, as you saw, that in there we had our loot, and for our loot now we're just gonna like pull over a golden apple. Alright, here's our loot. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to build around it. Now for this trap, it's just basically, as you saw, the hull. So I'm just gonna extend this about 7 blocks. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This so we have our hull. It's actually quite a clever trap and fun to do. A little skit right there was actually. Let's see. Now you could design this in any way you want. You don't have to do this hull design, but it just looks nice and it's really good. Now, just for reference, so here's what we're going to do. So over here is where we have our chest, and so if we just grab ourselves a piece of red wool, we'll mark our chest. All the blocks that the chest touches, just so we have a frame of reference. Now what I'm going to do is, this is essential, is that you place the comparator right there. It'll be turned on if you put the loot in, but if you haven't, it will once it does. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to place a block, and we're going to grab our redstone again. We don't need our chest anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place some redstone. Now here's where things get a bit tricky. Now, first we're going to start with an unpowered torch. At the end of our little hall, what we're going to do is we're going to place some normal pistons, not sticky ones, facing inwards. This is just so if the player puts back in an item, that it won't open back for them. Now what we want to do is just lead this back and just hook this up with our torch, and if we just disable this comparator, see, the pistons will get activated. Now let me just go back and fix this. Now, so next is the water. Now the water, obviously I do, but what we're gonna do is we're going to kind of place a, if I can, block, nope, there we go, block there, and a piston right there. And that will activate the sticky piston. Now, facing this block, we want a dispenser, and let's just grab what we want. Some water. You could replace this with lava, but due to the TNT, I just wanted it to be a successful trap that pushes the player into the ignited TNT. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to loop back, place a repeater right here, just so we can extend the signal, place a repeater, and then a torch. And we're just going to continue this little line. No, I prefer this. Continue this little line, and so what we also want to do is set this to 4 ticks. Actually, let's remove this repeater, set this one to 4 ticks. Now this is our little circuit, and so this will, once the item is removed, the pistons over there will activate. I showed before. This piston will retract, and this water will be forced. So if we just extend this a bit, just so the water doesn't flow everywhere, just take out the item. The water should come through. Let's just put this back. The item. And let's just reset that. And get some water back in here. Now, here's the basic circuit. So, what I want to do is only 2 blocks from the pistons, you want to place an upside down dispenser. Now, well, that block that the dispenser is pointing at, you want to place a couple blocks away, a sticky piston. Let me just replace this because that was a hassle. We'll just do this. Nope. One more block. Crap. Lost my fly. Place that. We're going to place our piston facing this way. And what we need to do, so if I remember correct, is a repeater set to 4 ticks facing the dispenser. Then from here, what we'll do is we'll place a redstone torch right there, line it up with the piston. Now, what we should do is, we'll put a fireball now, an arrow. Gonna put an arrow in here for frame of reference. Now, if we test this out, and I'm going to quickly just disable the water so it doesn't get everywhere. Put this in my inventory. If I can get through, I'm going to take the item out, and the arrow, which will be replaced with TNT later, which we will, and everything works. It closed, TNT was dispensed, the water was also dispensed, so now all we have to do is test it out for reals this time. Now, if you saw in the little skit, it doesn't actually blow up the trap when you do this. All you really need to do is reset the water. What I did is I just put plenty of TNT, and that doesn't even reset itself. Now if we just reset this, oh yeah, you need to reset the pistons as well. If you don't want to reset them, you can turn them into sticky pistons and just put an item back in the chest. But because the only way to get to the item is you kind of break those blocks, unless you have a different entrance. I just highly recommend a normal piston. Now, if we just TNT set, water set, all we have to do now is test it out. But first, I'm just going to add some lighting. Where's the lighting? Here we go. I'm just going to add this under the chest. If I can get there, that is. Just so when the trap is activated, we have some light to see what's happening. Now, take out our item. Water's dispensed. TNT is dispensed. You probably want to put a block there. And the TNT will explode. Now, what I've seen is that if we want to reinforce this trap, which I'll just show you right now, is that what we can do, as soon as I free myself, will be... crap. Just gonna put the item back. Everything will be reset. What we want to do is we want to add a second dispenser. All we really need to do is copy the system from before and just kind of attach it to the last one. So trying to do this. There we go. Let's put this a block. So the piston will be just redstone here. Try to place the piston correctly. Just try to. There we go. And now we just need to fill this up with TNT. Now if we just test this out for the last time, as soon as I put more water in here. Okay. Now actually, let's go up here. Place a block right there. You know, just for neatness. You don't have to, but if you're doing this underground, there's probably going to be a block there already. So let's just test it out. Water's dispensed, and double TNT. And you are forced to die. Now, I don't really want to do a material check because all you really need to do is just set it up how you saw. Now the materials that you saw that I needed was just the trap item, the chest, one comparator, a couple redstone torches, about 2 or 3 repeaters, quite a bit of redstone. That's about like in vein. Obviously, 2 or 3 dispensers, depending on which design you're going with. 2 normal pistons. 1 or 2 sticky piston. No, it's 2 or 3 sticky pistons, depending on the design. But I'm gonna have to end things here. I know, like I mentioned, I'm sorry for the item check, but I will do that in the next video, which most likely won't be a redstone tutorial. Thank you for watching, and adios.